Hello, one and all, and welcome to another RWBY discussion. I am the Max Trades. With me, as always, is
your only mate. And before we get started, you might be thinking, wait, he's talking a little bit louder than the last couple times. That's due to special circumstances, and I'm actually able to talk at a reasonable volume this time, so...
It's a miracle.
Yeah. Won't get into why, because...
It's none of your business.
Yeah.
Any ding-dang way, we're here to talk about Volume 7, Episode 11, Gravity!
Also, that rhymed.
Indeed, it did. Didn't plan it, but it did, so there you go. Anything you want to say before we just get into this episode itself and be depressed by it?
Just a little warning. With the later half of this episode, prepare for some depressing stuff, and for speculation, prepare for even more depressing stuff. From both of us.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, alright then, I guess we'll just start. And
yep.
We're lucky enough to actually start where we finished off before, with Ironwood and Watts just getting ready to fight.
Yep. They both got the guns ready, and I love how the first caption is just dramatic music.
It is. I find it interesting that Ironwood can basically fly using his gun.
Yeah, that's some serious recoil.
Yeah, I guess that would explain the robotic arms. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to stabilize that.
Yeah, wait, hold on. That arm he fires first. That's his human arm.
I thought both of them were robot arms.
No, one of them is still human.
Oh. Weird.
As we'll see later.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Anyway, so... Watts is clearly not the most experienced of fighters, because he apparently has to actually count how many shots he has.
It took me a while to pick up, that's what he was doing.
Oh, really? Well, what did you think he was doing?
So, I mean, as the episode went on, I was just distracted by the fight, and at one point I heard him say a number before he fires. I'm like, are you counting your bullets like Deadpool?
I think he has to. I mean, as this fight goes on, basically, it's abundantly clear that the only reason that Watts is able to make any sort of, impact whatsoever in the fight is because he's able to manipulate the area around him. And that's only because of this incredibly special circumstances.
Yeah, which is really cool.
No, it's really cool, and it makes for a great fight. But at the same time, it's it's clear if in any other circumstance, this just would not be going well for him at all.
No, it would not.
Because anytime Ironwood does get the advantage, he holds the advantage for a long time.
Yeah, he does.
He's just clearly much more of a physical threat.
Also, I kind of want to make a special shout out to someone for a little 7-day posted on Twitter. Good friend of mine, freelancer Amber, she did a little edit with this fight scene.
Oh, did she now?
It's just all Mario sound effects.
Of course.
Anytime they jump over those platforms, it's just... boom, boom, boom.
That's pretty great.
And when Ironwood gets hit with the water, it's just Mario's...
That's pretty great.
It's amazing.
So what I find interesting is, I guess Ironwood doesn't have limited ammo? So I'm just trying to figure out how that works. I don't understand why Watts is so restricted. I guess he wasn't expecting to fight or something. Who knows?
Well, also, Ironwood has 2 guns.
He does. Well, he loses one of them, but yeah.
Maybe he just carries extra clips.
Shout out to Hard Light Constructs being able to just let you go wherever you want.
Yeah.
Just bouncing around on those things.
Yeah. Oh, God, I'm at the point where I was just beating Watts down and, choking him at the wall.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's just brutal.
It is nice to see Ironwood actually fight, though.
Yeah.
His style is refreshingly simplistic, honestly. He has a handgun, and he punches. It's what he does.
Yeah. Oh, there goes one of the guns.
Yeah, there he goes. And whoa! The gravity shenanigans on display in this fight are quite frankly hilarious.
Yeah. Also, I really like the use of the camera, in this fight, in combination with gravity.
Oh yeah, no question. Very, very, very good cinematography is the way we're going about it.
The weird thing is, that's something I never ever comment on.
Well, yeah, no.
So,
I don't know.
the fact that here, and then my reaction was just like,
Oh, maybe you're getting a bit more of an analytical mind.
maybe.
Who knows? What I find interesting is the final blow that actually completely dispels Watts' aura for the rest of the fight.
I'm still watching through the fight.
I'm aware, but let me know when you get to that point. Because basically he just gets sort of pulled out of the air and slammed onto the ground, and it just shatters.
Oh, yep, I just got to that.
There you go. Okay.
Then he's just raising the platform, and Watts is basically like, "Hey, you never appreciate me.
Nobody. Well, yeah, you were a psycho man. I mean,
You chose another man over me."
I mean, it's hard to not interpret it as such.
I totally didn't word it like that intentionally.
Well, you did, and now we all have to live with it.
But yeah, it's one of those whole, I was a genius for you, but you chose another guy's project over mine.
And that's literally all it takes, apparently.
Yeah.
And this is a pretty good scene, basically. He tries to threaten Ironwood, but like, nah. I know you ain't got no shots left. He's just like, well, poop. Just really hoping for that bluff to work.
But then he has something else. And I don't know how he does this. Like, he gets all those rings off in that sequence, and like he pins them onto the scaffolding.
Is that what that is?
Yeah, pause it.
They're like little magnets or something.
Yeah. How the hell does he do that?
All right, now here's a question: is Ironwood burning his skin or ripping it off?
I want to say burning because there's smoke coming out.
Yeah.
Ugh,
but at the same time, that looks horrifying.
I've seen people say it looks like Deku when he uses.
No, it looks exactly like that. Wouldn't surprise me if that's the artistic inspiration for how they chose to portray it.
Yeah.
What I don't understand about Watts is, I don't know why he really thought that was going to stop him.
Yeah, I mean, any sane man would have just picked up Ironwood's remaining gun
and
then shot him in the head.
Yeah, ended him in some manner. You really would have thought. But there you go, I guess.
You really didn't think that one through, did you, Watts?
No,
really.
for a smart guy, he does not think things a lot all the way through. Which is very odd. And at that point, I guess Watts might be dead now. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, he got dragged by the eye across that.
Yeah. Ouch.
Owie. But here's the thing: throughout the episode, they kind of don't confirm or deny this.
Yeah.
But
the circumstantial evidence just makes no sense for it to not be a thing, you know?
Yeah, so I really want to say Watts is dead.
I want to say that. I feel like one thing that happens later in the episode makes that more clear, but we'll see it when we see it.
Yeah.
Because now we're fighting Tyrion.
Yep.
And he's a big old crazy man.
Yeah, and he's going to attempt to fight 3 people at once.
And wouldn't you know it, it really doesn't go well for him. I mean, respect that he does as well as he does, but like... Do you have any idea how powerful you need to be to beat anything in a 3-on-1 situation?
Especially considering one of the people he's fighting, remember how their last fight went?
Well, yeah, how one technically beat the other already.
Yeah, so... like, if you really thought about this fight logically, you knew Tyrion was screwed.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, even if it was just a 2-on-1, I feel like it would probably have been enough, but this is... It's just really cool. Although, admittedly, Robin simultaneously does not much, but also a few really, like, key important things. Like, I enjoy her ricochet shots. Those are good.
Yeah.
Very impressive for the, being, crossbow bolts. Those are not typically things that you're able to ricochet very well.
Not really. Also, him getting, pulled around by Clover.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun.
Indeed.
You can just see how frustrated he's getting throughout this whole thing.
It's true. But then he tries and pulls a Loki. And it goes exactly like how it went for Loki.
My first thought would have been Hayachi.
I mean, I suppose, but it's he catches an arrow. It's like, haha, I caught your arrow. Then it explodes.
I was just thinking because he caught it in his teeth.
Yeah, I know, but same principle.
Yeah, it's a combination of Loki and Hayachi.
Let's just say that much, yeah.
Yeah.
And there you go. That fight went much faster than the other one did. Not too surprising.
Nah, not really.
And
He's still laughing all crazy, and Robin prescribes to him a boot to the head.
basically. Then we head back over to Ironwood, who I guess has been able to bandage up his arm, which is nice. He also has Watt's magic bag.
What tricks is he hiding in that bag?
Who knows?
I'm sure we won't see in a few minutes.
Obviously not.
But then he sees something
And
rather
it's something spooky.
We'll get to that later.
And bada-bo, hey, check it out, it's Winter.
Yeah. She's directing people to the school.
It's like, hey, Winter, did anyone get through? No. Are you sure? No? As Winter...
Ah, crap, I gotta run.
And then Winter runs. And Cinder does her whole spiel that she does. But, like, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, my plan is coming together.
I know. See, the problem is... I can't take Cinder nearly seriously enough anymore, really. I've seen her getting beaten down so many times and lose so many times that I can't see her as this, master manipulator, plan maker person anymore, because I've just seen her get whomped too hard. On 2 separate occasions.
I can get that.
I mean, she's still obviously a physical threat, obviously. It's just, I don't know. When she's trying to pull off this cool and calm act, I don't buy it. It's like it's obviously a fake.
Yeah, like, remember when she fought Raven and she just kept getting more and more frustrated?
Yeah. And then she basically almost wet herself eventually. But then everybody got called back, and that's not good.
Yeah, everyone's questioning why, but then them Hips and Brawny Gal are like, hey, you follow orders, right? Always do as you're told.
First rule of order following, follow them. Second rule, shut up. Which is all kinds of not good foreshadowing at all.
No, really, no.
It's also just a terrible way to live, really. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here to criticize the lifestyles of fictional characters.
Anyway, we're back with Ironwood.
And things are about to get bad.
Yeah. He has a chess piece.
He does.
The Black Queen.
Yeah.
Salem's calling card.
Yeah. Which is all sorts of not good. Ironwood hypothesizes the whole, I don't know, basically, like, what if literally everything that's been happening is just a distraction to sneak your way through? It's all possible, man. But at the same time, who knows about anything anymore?
I mean, we know it's not.
Yeah. Weiss tries her darndest to try to de-escalate this situation. It does not work. Ironwood is full-on panic pants right now.
Which, you can't understand.
No, I understand it. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah. And then he goes and punches his desk.
No, do you have any idea how hard it is to be able to make that?
Yeah.
Anyway, Ruby is able to very easily figure out that, hey, that chess piece is made out of glass. And do you know who I hate, who has something to do with glass? Cinder. And now everyone is positive that she's still alive.
Congratulations, Team RWBY. You're caught up with the rest of the audience.
They didn't see the fight happen.
I know.
Like,
I'm just saying, since the fight happened.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But I'm giving the cast a lot. I'm giving them leeway. They never even saw Raven and Cinder fight. All they know is that it it happened. Something happened down there, and then they were gone, and they were able to get the relics. So something happened. They just don't know what.
I'm just saying they have an excuse, unlike people who actually fought.
Yeah, I know. What I find interesting is, like, if Cinder's here, Hazel might be here too. Which I find interesting. To just... we know he's not. But it's an interesting thing for Ironwood to be worried about.
I mean... Hazel being around and causing a ruckus... Yeah, no one wants that.
Yep. And now it's time for Turbo paranoia. Because Blake's all like, hey, don't worry, we're with you. And then he's all like, I don't know. Are you? How did Robin know about that thing that she wasn't supposed to know? Good job, good job, Yang and Blake.
We told her about it.
And there you go.
No one's happy with them.
No, literally everyone is. Everyone. It's just lots of arguments now. Weiss being a... I like that Weiss basically said that, like, it doesn't really matter right now. And it doesn't really matter right now.
Not really, considering, Robin is on their side and helping them right now.
So who cares? Anyway.
Yes. You dumb.
Anyway, the thing inside the bag was one of those horrifying jellyfish monstrosity things.
Yep.
Whatever the hell those things are supposed to be. And Salem starts talking. Oh, no. It's an egg, and attaching inside of it is a baby Salem. Oh, God.
That is all sorts of weird.
Indeed. Also, this isn't the first time they've seen Salem, obviously, but this is the first time they've ever really interacted with her in any capacity.
Yeah.
They got like a brief glimpse, then they got their backstory. The varying reactions, if you pause on Team RWBY looking at Salem, getting a wide range of emotions coming out of the four of them right now.
I want to say Blake looks the most creeped out, followed by Yang, then Weiss and RWBY.
Honestly, Weiss looks more grossed out.
Yeah, now you say it, actually.
It was like, dear God, what am I looking at? RWBY, being RWBY, she's actually fairly confident about this. She'll stand up to the weird blobby monster thing.
Yeah, we stopped Tyrion too.
It's like, oh, you say that like
anyone you say us.
You say that like I give a damn. Salem doesn't care about any of her allies. She never needed any of them. Not really.
Yeah, not really. It's just, hey, I'm on my way. So, oh boy.
Yeah, so just give me all the stuff and nobody gotta be all suffery, even though definitely there will be suffering. That's just how that works.
Also, this puts my theory of Salem attacking Vacuo while all this is going on to bed.
Yeah, I mean, your theory made sense, admittedly.
Yeah, it makes sense, but at the same time, well, we still gotta go to Vacuo. So, why have Salem destroy it?
For the briefest of moments, RWBY is able to make Salem change her expression, which is nice.
Yeah.
Although, now, boy howdy, we're about to get something that, was hypothesized by a lot of people.
Yeah.
But now we're actually getting it to be full-on confirmed, and boy howdy, it's still a bit of a bombshell. So, as it turns out, RWBY's all like, hey, we're still gonna beat you, so shut up, you stupid face, and all that good stuff. And Salem says, hey, your mom said that to me.
Oof.
And that really messes with RWBY.
Yeah, and then we get these flashes of Summer.
Yeah, it's, oh, boy. That is depressing. I mean...
And RWBY's breakdown.
Yeah. I don't know, it's feasible Salem is lying, but why would she? It just seems like a very safe bet that that's probably what happened to Summer.
Well, I guess there goes the whole the Summer Maiden in hiding idea.
I mean, maybe, who knows? I mean, she didn't say that she was killed, just that Summer said that, said the same things as Ruby and that she was ultimately wrong. I don't know. It could be a Maria situation where she just decides, all right, well, I'm out. Although, at the same time, that could be conceivably considered worse, because then that would imply that Summer's just decided to abandon everyone.
Yeah, which, in terms of abandoning people, I'd say that'd make her worse than Raven.
Yeah, a little bit. So let's hope that's actually not the case. It's a really dark and sad situation where death is the least depressing option of everything that could happen.
And I never thought I would actually think that, but here we are.
Yeah. Anyway, so Salem pieces out. Aesop's talk about some stuff about how things have not been going too well. Things have been shut down. And
they're also acting like Salem's already there.
Yeah, they are. Which is interesting.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, calm down, think about it.
But
they're like, nope, we're gonna panic.
Nope, too bad, we're panicking.
Everybody panic!
We're supposed to be the adults in the room, but we refuse to act like that, so we're not gonna.
And then
Ironwood,
Ironwood was lying about Amity Tower being ready.
And he tells Weiss that he sent Winter over to get the Maiden powers.
Yeah, which there's a lot of worry there.
Well, there's also the implication, you have to realize something. He sent Winter to go get the Maiden powers.
Not get the Maiden, get the powers.
Yeah. I interpreted that as basically her order is to just get the powers, whether or not the Maiden is still alive or not.
The thing is...
Which I think is what's justifying Weiss's reaction there.
Well, because of what we see later, I don't think it's going to be like Winter gets a sword, sneaks up on her, and then stabby stab. Like, that was originally my first thought, but I don't think it is going to be that. But we'll get to that.
Anyway, so literally everything that we didn't think would happen at this point is now definitely going to happen. Ironwood has gone full-on crazy paranoia man.
Yeah, because one of Ozpin's original ideas was to use the start of creation to send the city of Atlas high into the sky.
Yep. So now, what we're gonna do is send it into space!
Sure, that won't lead to people freezing or starving to death.
Well, I mean, the artificial, I guess, environment could conceivably work, but that's still basically exiling the entire, kingdom. Later remnants, we're out.
Yeah.
Which is, quite frankly, crazy pants.
And yeah, I still believe people are going to starve to death.
Oh yeah, more than most likely. But anyway, now it's time for martial law.
Yep, and not the good kind. Remember that?
Took me a second to figure out what that was supposed to mean. It's like, what kind of martial law is a good thing? I get it.
Yeah, it's a reference to a sitcom. Don't worry.
I know.
I'm talking to the audience.
Okay. So, Team RWBY is obviously very much opposed to all of this. But, Ironwood and the Aesops really do not care much. In that they're pretty much just going to do their jobs. Or at least what they think is best for their jobs.
Well, I don't think the Aesops are thinking this is for the best. I think they're just hearing Ironwood go, hey, this is what I'm doing. Okay. That's just about it. They're just following orders that blindly.
Well, some of them, I don't know. Some feel more reluctant about this than others.
Yeah. But now Ruby's getting a phone call from Jean saying, hey, there's yet another problem.
Indeed. And RWBY decides, I'm gonna just throw all this information at your face right now.
Yep.
I mean, it was our only opportunity. Might as well throw it out there.
Yeah.
But, literally everyone is getting it. Penny and Winter and Robin and Crow.
Yeah. Now, while we're on the shot of Penny and Winter, okay, I don't think Winter's just going to sneak in and, stab the maiden while she's asleep or anything.
That's the hope.
Because Penny is with her, aura transference pods.
Oh yeah, didn't we see those in that room before?
Yeah, and there needs to be another person to actually operate those. So, that's the thing. I was really confused as to why Penny was there when I watched the episode.
Well, now you know.
Yeah, but then I started thinking about it and was like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And hey, with Penny being on guard as well, then hey, maybe there's less likely that history will repeat itself.
Yeah. So Ironwood basically shuts off Ruby's scroll and everything, but what's done is done, yo. Whole bunch of people are now aware of this.
Yeah, this is not going to go well.
Yeah.
And Team RWBY say we're not going to go down without a fight.
Yeah.
Ironwood just says, I know. So he just leaves the room for Team RWBY versus the Aesops minus Clover.
Yeah. God only knows how that's going to turn out.
Now, I have a theory, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Right now, Jean is panicking.
Because we don't know where Oscar is.
And we just have a pile of destroyed robots.
Yep. Boy, won't we look silly when he comes back completely fine with a new outfit.
No, he's just going to come back and he's just like, hey, I was just getting a sandwich. What happened?
Well, what's going on?
Oh, snap. Did someone get murdered in here?
Yeah, pretty much.
And then Nora slaps him and is just like, stop disappearing on us, okay?
He really needs to not do that.
He's making a habit of that. I don't like it.
It's a bad habit. The kind of habit you don't want to have.
Yeah.
But that's the entirety of the whole dang episode.
Yeah, and now for the little theory I saw people talking about and speculation for the next episode. So, during that whole scene where the Aesops are about to fight Team RWBY, watch Marrow specifically.
Okie dokie.
Just look at his face.
Alright.
And compare it to the others.
Alright, I'll backed it up. Looking at the stuff. Well, he looks sad about it.
Yeah, no, he looks sad and concerned, but everyone else is all serious and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I've seen people speculate, what if Marrow is going to give Team RWBY an opening to get out of there?
Well, if any of one of them is gonna, it's probably gonna be him.
Yeah, and he's going to use his semblance against the rest of the Aesops.
I mean, yeah, no, it's totally feasible because it's also technically been foreshadowed. We've seen Marrow's semblance the most out of all of the Aesops, or at least the more practical applications of it. We've also seen him be mocked and belittled by the other Aesops. We've also, they established the whole "we're not really friends" thing. We just work together stuff.
Yeah,
and out of all of them, he's also the one who's bit experienced how Team RWBY's friendship and teamwork really pays off.
Yeah.
So if anyone was gonna falter,
it's gonna be him. Yep. And I've seen people bring this up. The opening actually foreshadowed this.
The opening?
Yep.
I guess I gotta rewind to the opening.
Yeah, you know that scene where it's just RWBY with a scythe and then you see the rest of the group around her and the sea looks all dark and dingy and whatnot?
A timestamp would be helpful.
Okay, 54 seconds.
54 seconds, that's so helpful. Alright, let's see here. Ah, yes, I see it now.
Yeah. Right in front of RWBY, there are 4 silhouettes.
Right in front of RWBY, there are 4 silhouettes. Front of the 2. Oh. 3, 4. Oh, yeah. How does
and they're fighting 4 Aesops.
That's true. So I guess fighting them. Yeah, I mean, I always kind of figured that was going to end up happening one way or another.
Yeah, probably.
Whether or not they were evil or not, that was besides the point.
So yeah, that's gonna go down. Hopefully Marrow will do the right thing.
Or, you know, if he doesn't, he could always Team Ruby could just win.
I'm cool with that.
I mean, I'm down with that as an alternative. Either he helps or he doesn't, and they just win.
Yeah, either way, I'm cool with it. Now for some other speculation. How is Winter's thing gonna go down?
Poorly.
Yeah.
Poorly.
Oh.
I physically do not know how else to state this. It will go poorly.
Thing is, I'm racking my brain just thinking, okay, by the end of this volume, who's gonna have the Winter Maiden powers?
Penny?
It's coming down to the wire. Like, thing is, I don't know if Penny can.
I don't know if she can either. So that makes her a prime possibility. Okay, at the end of all of this, I feel like there's only 5 people that could conceivably end up with the Winter Maiden powers. And that's Cinder, Neo, Winter, Weiss, and Penny. I feel like those are the only possible options.
Okay, well, if Cinder does end up with them, then I guess it confirms that eventually she's just gonna go 4 of them.
If she gets 2, she's gonna get 4.
Yeah, and then Salem's just gonna be like, "Great job, Cinder," and then kill her.
Yeah, and then like consume her like a Capri Sun.
Yeah. So that'll confirm that.
Yeah.
Neo, for the love of God, no, please.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Although we don't know where she is at the moment.
The future.
Yeah, that works.
Eh.
Penny, I don't know. Just because with her being a robot, I'm not sure if she can inherit them.
I don't know either. I'm just saying she's in the room, which makes her an option. I wouldn't have said otherwise if she wasn't.
True, plus that is one that I haven't seen a lot of people speculate.
So I'm not saying it's a guarantee. I'm not saying it's obvious. I'm not saying it'll even happen. I'm just saying, given the circumstances, it's a possibility.
Yeah. I mean, there is that speculation of what if Nora gets it because of
She's
Freya.
nowhere to be seen from this location.
Yeah, so...
And if she is related to the old lady, it makes absolutely no damn sense. It's like, I'm dying. I better remember that one grandchild that I have no reason to think about or remember right now.
Yeah, so I doubt that's it.
It makes no sense.
And then there's Winter and Weiss.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is with Weiss that for that to work, that means Winter dies.
Yeah. I mean, like, we briefly talked about this off recording. You could do some crazy finagling mental gymnastics to find a way to make it not to have Weiss get the powers without Winter dying, but it would be incredibly impractical and probably not very well written.
Yeah, so... I mean,
I guess it all... See, here's the thing. Here's why I think Weiss is going to get the powers of the Winter Maiden. And believe it or not, it has nothing to do with me being a fan of her as a character. It actually has zero to do with that.
I've been trying to think of it like that as well, and yeah, that's how I see it going down, like, as of right now.
Right, I could be wrong, but here's the thing. You want to know why I think it's going to happen? The writers of this show really like to make Weiss suffer.
Oh, here we go again.
And I'm not going to bring up any of the past examples. Everyone knows them already.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, what would make Weiss suffer? Her sister dying, literally the only member of her family that she really has any sort of connection with at all anymore. And as powerful as becoming a Winter Maiden would be, you know what else it would do? Make her a gargantuan target.
Yeah. Plus, obviously, if it happens, then Winter versus Cinder is absolutely happening. And given how much more experience with the powers Cinder is, yeah, if that fight happens, Winter gonna die.
Then again, at the same time, I mean, like, Pyrrha became respectably close.
True, actually.
And she had no powers other than her own.
But then again, that's just when Cinder got the full Maiden powers and had no experience with them.
I guess, but still.
She had half of them for a while, but that's just full power.
Yeah, no, you're right, that's true. Okay. But still, I don't know. Either way, man, I just don't know how any of this is gonna go down. I want it to go down well, but I also have no confidence in that because things never go well for any of the characters in this show.
Yeah, and I actually have something for a different member of Team RWBY that I've seen people speculate and bring up some stuff that could lead to this. So, those remember in Volume 5 when Weiss got impaled. Not a good time at all for anyone.
Nope.
Around that time, the RWBY logo was updated to have a slash through the W. Well, before this episode, there's another slash in the logo, and it's going through the B.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, though. I've yet to see this anywhere.
I've seen it posted around a few places. I'll save it and send it to you.
Okay, because so far it seems like it's coming from absolutely nowhere official.
Yeah, that's what I'm also wondering, like, where are people getting this from? But I see it, like, all over the place, so, well, it's gotta be from somewhere official.
Alright.
Like, I don't know what, but...
But man, Blake's already had a bunch of stuff happen to her.
Yeah, although I have also seen people say, like, apparently Neo's going to do something that's, gonna make people, not like her a whole lot.
I find that hard to believe, because people are bizarrely dedicated to her.
Too true. So I've seen speculation, okay, what if this leads to Neo, like, severely hurting Blake, and that could lead into the Neo versus Yang rematch?
I suppose.
I don't know, I'm worried, but at the same time, she's a member of Team RWBY, she'll be fine. Just... I don't know. A lot of thoughts and emotions rushing to me all at once.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. There's what, 2 episodes left?
Yeah, 2 episodes left.
Oh, yeah. So, a lot's probably gonna go down.
Yep. Okay.
I guess that's all we've got.
More or less.
Yeah, alright then.
Yeah.
I got no idea what else to feasibly say.
I mean, one thing I can say, going back to the Smite stuff we've talked about.
Yeah, that's a total shift.
By the time you're watching this, I will have Classic RWBY.
Yep. Didn't even have to pay for it.
I will have everything in the Battle Pass.
And there you go. You done it.
Because as it stands right now, I'm just... Any match I play, I'll get it.
Yep. So, there you go. There's something resembling good news, I guess.
Yeah.
You take what you can get.
At this point, man. At this point.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still feasible for things to end okay by the end of this volume, but we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, I mean, we know Salem's on her way, but I feel like it's gonna end with, like, okay, Salem's on her way, we gotta get ready. And that's gonna be, like, the end.
Yeah, that'd probably be my best guess.
But with, like, all the connections they made, like, a bit shaky, and now Team RWBY have got to pick up the pieces.
As they are constantly forced to do.
Yeah, and I don't know, if global communications are up, maybe we could get them calling for reinforcements.
Yeah,
Hey, maybe that could be how Team Coffee and Sun come back.
Maybe, who knows?
Like, Ruby gets on the phone. Hey, Coco, Sun, do you guys feel like coming to Atlas and helping us out?
Literally find everyone you can.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you guys stuck in Bookland. Come help us.
Yeah, get over here, you book characters. No one reads anymore. But we'll see. And with that being said, I guess we've said everything that we can say.
Yeah, at this point.
Alright then. Once again, we're terrible at outros, but thanks for watching, and we guess we'll see you next time.
Bye.